Hello, everybody. Good morning, Bassman.
Hey,
Bassman says he's
Captain.
going. Bassman says he's going to dance for us this morning.
No, he didn't.
You sure?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you said you were going to dance.
No,
Who wants to see Bassman dance?
I can't dance. Don't ask me.
I can't dance. Don't ask me. I'll throw out a hip.
I would.
I used to be able to dance. If I tried to dance now, shoo, boy, stuff that would go on wouldn't be. My body would just look at me and no, not happening today. How you feeling this morning, Bassman?
Tired. Just a little tired.
I slept fairly well, what I thought was fairly well. I woke up this morning about 7:30, 7:45 when I sat down at the computer and turned it on. And my body was like, what are you doing? Why are you awake? It's like, was like, what's going on?
Go back to bed. Stupid.
Yeah, go back to bed, stupid. And then I sat here and right around 9 o'clock, I was sitting here and I was playing my game and I was like, just slowly. I was still looking at the screen, but I was like,
yeah,
get closer and closer.
I play Sudoku, and you ought to see some of the stuff I get on the screen when I. That or one that's called Bookworm, where you find words in it.
Yeah.
And I get all kinds of crazy stuff.
Like a search, word search?
No, not like a search thing. It's just like you're looking. It's just a screen full of letters.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to either go up and down or sideways. You can go all kinds of angles. You can go in a circle. But they got to be touching each other to count. I mean, to connect. And I sat there and played that thing. But then, like I say, I'll start falling asleep and touching the keyboard at the same time.
Okay, let's see if anybody else does this. I know a lot of you are on tablets and phones and stuff. But some of you use computers. Like me and Bassman, you obviously use a computer. How many times will you be getting tired, Bassman, and right-click?
No, constantly.
I mean, I'll be sitting here.
I left click.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I right click all the time and it pops up, back, forward, reload, save, print, cast, search with Google Lens. And I do it all the time. I'll left click and I'll be like, what in the world just popped on the screen? Then I'll be like, right click off of it. And then 10 seconds later, I'll left click again. It's like my middle finger just clicks all the daggone time.
Yeah.
We got 10 fine folks in here already. Please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel more than what you could ever know. Let's go ahead and first off, I want to talk about last night. We had an auction preview over on Coins Making Sense channel. It was the first one we had done like that. Maybe there'll be some more in the future because, as you can see, Mr. Kevin had to go into the office today, where he usually works remotely. He actually has to go into the office. They're doing some training and stuff like that. So what we did was, as you can see here, and it is pinned at the top of the chat up there. It says Bassman, moderator extraordinaire, and then it's got a link after it. That link is to the auction preview last night. So you can go in there and, watch us talk a little bit. Then we do the auction preview, and then we talk a little bit more. You don't have to watch the talking if you don't want to. Put it on 2 times the speed and watch 2 times the speed up until it gets to the preview, and then slow her back down and watch the preview.
Want to study a coin? Push pause.
Yep.
Get a good look at it.
We did that. Showed all 13 items, and we'll go through the items again here today, and we'll show you the one that I've got offered this week. But yeah, if you want to check out the ones Mr. Kevin has, we done that auction preview last night. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks, Bass Man. What do you think?
Go ahead.
This guy right here needs no introduction. Let her rip. This guy here needs no introduction, but I'm going to anyway. Cgriller Stacker, member of the channel, saying, "What's up, Docs?" He has a great channel himself. So you need to check out Cgriller Stacker's channel. Very informative, very fun videos. I like the way he does his videos, does the pictures, and gives commentary over top of it, narrates as he's going through. Very nice. I like the way he does his videos. Oh, Bass Man. Miss Wendy with the big pink hand waving. Good morning, Miss Wendy. The OG channel member saying good morning. It is Red Silver, everyone. Good morning. Miss Wendy says she sent an email, Bassman. Bassman's in trouble.
I'll have to go look. Well, I didn't see them. I usually see them on my phone come up first.
KG Coins, everybody. Hope you Miss Smiles are doing awesome this morning. And I always like seeing KG Coins in here. It sends me back to when I met him when we met him at the Cincinnati show. And Miss Smiles, I know you. I loved it. Good morning, folks. Speaking of a good channel, Coin Stuff I Like, member of this channel. Good morning from a yurt on the Carson River in eastern Sierras. Nice. Yurts are awesome. In case you folks don't know what a yurt is those round tents. It's like a tent, but you can live in them permanently. They have like a lattice style frame on the inside, and they have a cone-shaped roof. Those are really nice. Everything in one big room. And I actually watch a couple people on YouTube that live in a yurt in, where is it they live? I can't remember right off. But it's a man and a woman, and they've had two children off grid. And don't worry, now they live off grid, they make their own power and they grow their own food and stuff like that, but they have like 1.5 million subscribers. So they're adding on and they're making what are they? Those big storage containers. They're also adding on and building a storage container home, which those are awesome as well. I watched 4 or 5 people that have made those storage container homes. And they're a lot bigger than what you think. You think a storage container like you see on a rail car or on a truck from shipping from overseas. A lot of those places will give you those storage containers if you move them. Like they're a one-way type deal sometimes. Like they come from overseas and then they give them away as long as you move them. They do that a lot out in California. And I've known people to bring them cross country just because they got them for free. It's really cool. But like I said, good channel, Coin Stuff I Like. Very informative channel, just like Cgriller Stacker. And the funny thing is Coin Stuff I Like and Cgriller Stacker are actually friends in person, which I think is awesome. I remember when having to go to the office was the only option. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Should hear this awesome song. I like songs. From Jake Made for Ida Harry. Oh, nice. Cool. Wiles, you're a wild man, says Cgriller. No special coffee machine. Bad Gateway, been a while. Good to see you, buddy. Saying hi, Tiny, and hi, Bass Man. Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Good to see you. Now that's roughing it with no special coffee machine. Hi, pretty lady. My wife is so beautiful, you guys. No trouble. I want to share. Ida is the best. Ida is the best. There's a reason they call her the best of the best. I've known Miss Ida Herring for probably 6-7 years now. She's always been a lovely, lovely soul. I'd like to get Miss Ida in here sometime. She does some amazing things. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, fan. She's out in the hall. Shame. Good morning, Yo fan. Good to see you, buddy. Teacher 1388. Hello, anyone, anybody, and Tony. I have to lurk today. Have a good day, all. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Let's see. Absolutely, Cgriller, roughing it. Somehow a yurt in the Sierras. I don't know if that, well, without the special coffee machine, maybe. Gotta have the coffee. Gotta have the coffee. Cgriller Stacker says, thanks, Bassman. Only 4 subs away from 200. Come on, folks. We can do this. We can do this. When he gets to 199, I'm going to go unsubscribe. On both accounts. Because I have another account. Oh, Lala has an account too. Maybe Lala could go subscribe. Actually, I think she's already subscribed. Morning, Yep fans. Still working on the Clash Ikes video. Been sidetracked recently. You've been going all around, sir. Been going to the Reno Coin Show. And oh, I bet. Aspens along the Carson River are turning color. Out version of fall. I bet it's beautiful. You guys want to see some really beautiful, and I'm not just saying that because I live in West Virginia, but just imagine the mountains here. God, after all, we're the mountain state. There's mountains everywhere. And the colors that come in during fall covering these mountains, like we live in a valley. There's a mountain over here on this side, comes down the road, our parking lot, the apartments, backyard, river, mountain, after the train tracks, mountain. So we live in a valley here. So on both sides, I can walk out back and see nothing but trees. And then I just walk out front, my front door, and see nothing but trees. When it starts turning colors, it's absolutely beautiful. I love fall. Let's see. By the way, Tiny and Bassman and Kevin, 1870 CC half replica struck on CC press number 1 went in the mail yesterday as I was heading out to yurting. Nice. Mr. Coin Stuff I Like. Got Mr. Kevin Bassman and myself, like he says there, an 1870 Carson City replica, $50 replica that was minted on the old Carson City press number 1. How awesome is that? Thinking what to use as my 200 sub giveaway. Here's an idea. Give away a 1905 San Francisco Morgan Cgriller. Can't do that, Wiles. No. I don't think. It's a San Francisco coin. Cgriller Stacker hoards those San Franciscos. I don't blame him. I mean, San Francisco, I know I give him some trouble about the San Francisco Mint last night, but it was all in good fun. San Francisco Mint is absolutely amazing. I mean, they're the ones that make not all, but 99% of the proofs that we get each year come from the San Francisco Mint. And what I've never really understood, and maybe somebody could help me out there, is a lot of the commemoratives that are proofs are made in Philadelphia. Why not just let the place that makes 99% of the proofs make the commemorative proofs for the mint? I never really understood that. I mean, unless they wanted to change it up several years ago when they started the Philadelphia proofs. But let San Francisco do what they do best, and that's the proofs. Now, the business strikes that come out each and every year, like in the American Women's Quarters now, the uncirculated business strikes, those are amazing as well. Someday they will have the Cgriller Stacker Horde. They're the Redfield Horde, the Binion Horde, etc., etc. And in the future, collectors will vie to get a coin from the Cgriller S-Mint Horde. I want one. I want one hand signed. I do. Maybe I could send you a coin, Cgriller Stacker. I know what I'll do. I'll send that Mercury dime back to you that you put in the self-made holder that you had. Beautiful Mercury dime. Full bands, full split bands on this Mercury dime. Maybe I'll send that back to you and let you hand sign it on the back. That would be cool. That way I could have the first from the Horde. That would be something. Omaha Horde also. Just imagine if there was this is a tiny horde. That's like counterintuitive there. The tiny horde. Horde is large, but tiny is tiny, but not so tiny. Of bicentennial stuff. The tiny. People would be like, what? Small horde? How can you have a small horde? By the way, brought my fishing pole. We'll spend a bit of time on the river. Nice. Bank fishing. Love bank fishing, don't we, Bassman?
Yeah.
I wish I lived closer to Bassman, because you know what we would do?
I like fishing better, but
yeah. Oh, but there's nothing like, a nice campfire, sitting around, talking with friends, catfishing or something like that, or, just sitting on the bank, having a good time with your buddies, campfire going, camping out overnight, doing some late night catfishing. I used to love doing that. Might be since the pay in Cali is mint can't run bit in one shift. That's probably true, because the San Francisco Mint, the employees there get paid more than any other mint. But I mean, California has a lot of taxes too. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's bad, because California's got to run its state, and it's one of the biggest states, and a lot of people live there. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute for a second.
You're not allowed. We gonna dance?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna dance. He's gonna go dance. Turn your camera on. Let's see. Sorry, phone and big hands typing sixes. Sorry, phone and bog hands typing sixes. See, I mean, my phone and those little buttons, look at the size of them thumbs. My thumbs are 1.5 inches wide. So you can imagine trying to. Hey, Lucky Duck. Good morning, sir. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Hello, fellow coin enthusiasts. Good morning, Lucky Duck. It was good seeing you last night, buddy. I went over to the Coin Buds auction last night, lurked for a little bit, said hello to everybody. Seen Miss Amy Harrell over there. Whoa! Vault Box Series 8 launches in 39 minutes. Okay. Tell us, Lucky Duck, is it back to a box, actual box, or is it a bag this time? How much is it? What's the good coins you could get? Something like that. Let's see what they got. The crown jewel of my collection is a gold $20 granite lady hoard. Survived the 1906 earthquake. Nice. 210 stacks. Good day, sirs. Good day to you, buddy. It's one item, $500. What? Wow. But what's the like the payday coin? Is there a big what's the one that everybody's going after? Is it a gold? Is it there's a $50,000 and a $10,000 red core. Holy smokes. It was good to be seen, sir. Tiny Numismatic, it was a delight seeing you in the chat during our auction. Yep. Tuesday nights, folks, they have an auction. Crispy, Mickey Minsky, Lucky Duck, and Bo Palmer Coin Hunter. Up to 4 people could be on the auction. It's pretty good auction over there. There's a creek that flows into Lake Tahoe this time of year. The kokanee salmon go up river to spawn. Nice. That brings out the bears. We'll head over to watch salmon run and the bears. Be careful. Be careful. I went and watched the bears in where was it? Montana, Oklahoma, or something, when I was driving truck. And they said the salmon runs on. I heard it over the CB. I heard some guys were going to go. One of the guys had rented a car. Well, it was a van. And he was going to go watch the salmon run and the bears. And we got up there, and as soon as we got out of the thing, the nature police, DNR. Thank you, babe. The DNR handed out bear bangers. As you folks don't know what bear bangers are, they're a 12 gauge shotgun shell blank, and you put it on the end of this thing. It's got and you slide it in, and you tighten it down, and then it's got a little spring on it. You pull that spring back and click it over. And if the bears start getting too close, you just flip that little spring-loaded switch, and it bangs, and it makes a big bang. And you just do it right out of your hand. Nobody had to use it, but those bears were getting kind of close. Nothing better than grilled fish straight from the river wilds. Absolutely. Take that fish, spread it open, put it on a fork stick, stick it out in front of the fire, and then a half hour later, flip it over. Meat just falls right off the bone, especially with trout. Lovely. There's nothing like a speckled brook trout or a rainbow trout right on the fire. I mean, catch and cook. Catch it and then pull it out, clean it, and cook it right away. Oh, so good. Wow, Cgriller, great coin to have in one's collection. You got to show me that one, or show us all in a video. That would be cool. More Vault Box info. 12 coin pattern proof set at $50,000. Wow. 1801 $10 Drake Bust Gold NGCX MS 9.1. $30,000. What? Bassman is thanking you, Miss Wendy, for sending that email.
what she was sending me was the audio of somebody made a song for Miss Ida,
Oh, nice.
and I was listening to it.
1880 proof set. 8-coin 1880 proof set, 12,500. Now, since it's one item, is it like the proof set is broke up and like 8 people will get 1 coin out of that set, or is it one set to one person? I mean, that would be 8 pieces. Well, yeah, it'd have to be broke up, I believe. 1795, $1 flowing hair NGCX. Extra fine 7.0, 11,500. What? That would be an awesome giveaway. You're right, Yo fan. Yeah, sling that gold out there for a 200 subscriber giveaway. Cheaper to send than that new coffee machine. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, something like that, you'd have to send registered mail, and the insurance would be crazy. And, you know, of course, you're going to send it priority registered, maybe overnight it. So you're probably looking at $60 to send one coin. 1916 Standing Liberty NGCX AU 8.5, $10,000. All those are instant offers. Man, I wish I had some money. Wiles, I think I did a video sometime back, but I could do another one. Just have to dig it out of the deep stack. If it's your crown jewel, you need to keep that thing front and center where you can look at it all the time. At least that's what I do. You know, the stuff that we really like, we keep it handy where we can look at it a lot. I look at my bicentennial stuff so much, I think I'm wearing it down to be slick just by looking at it. That was an awesome smallmouth bad gateway. Oh, did I miss some bad gateway, Seth?
Someone caught a record smallmouth and they got pictures of it. And
oh, nice.
Because he didn't want to kill the fish, he released it. And so now they're not sure. I mean, even though it was weighed on a scale and everything, they're not sure they're going to give him the record. But I'm like him. I'd rather let the fish go than have the record.
Yeah, I always did. Whenever I fished, catch and release, unless I was trout fishing and I was camping and I was going to do, a catch and cook. But yeah,
you wouldn't have wanted to cook this one.
Oh, probably not, because it's
nearly 10-pound smallmouth.
Oh wow, yeah, it wouldn't have been so good. Bass is one of those fish it's good to eat, but it's not people's first choice to eat. You know what I mean?
It is mine.
It is yours?
No, I'd rather have walleye.
Oh yeah, walleye are nice. She was so happy, goosebumps was given. Nice. Favorite part of Vault Box is watching folks on video. Will never buy one myself. There are tons of red cores in this new series. In case you folks are wondering what a red core is, I was looking to see if I had a graded coin laying here. I've got all kinds of coins, but I don't have a graded coin. The slab around it's usually clear. The red cores, all of it is red, like a bright red, and then the coin and the label. But yeah, that's what they call a red core, in case you folks were wondering. I see if I can find that video in your video history, Cgriller. Nice. Let's see. Yep, fan, it's on its way. Stick by the mailbox. I'm sure it will arrive soon. Yep, that's like the checks in the mail, right? Checks in the mail. Let's see. Mr. Jack Gallman saying good morning from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, sir. Let's see. Ask Jack Gallman, did you hear that song? Link is in my community. I'm okay with that, Tiny. I will cover the shipping, see? Deal. You'd have to win it first. But Jonathan Smelko, stop by to give you a like. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. Yeah, follow Mr. Smelko's lead there. Hit that thumbs up button. 21 fine folks in here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in this morning. Really, really appreciate it. Mr. Kevin's not here today because he had to go into the office where he usually works remotely. He had to go in. They're doing some training and stuff. So, let's see. Can't beat rockfish on the grill, in my opinion. Rockfish are pretty good. Look at who it is, folks. Speaking of Bo Palmer Coin Hunter, damn good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Bo Palmer was over in the Coin Buds auction last night. He wasn't selling, but he was in the chat doing his business for the fellas, helping them out. Really like it. Hey, looky here. Tomorrow I turn 67, born in 1957. 1857. No. And see, 210 years old, says Miss Wendy. She's talking about you, best man.
No. I think he's saying coffee for 210 stacks.
Yeah.
I put a link to Wendy's community.
There it is, folks, if you want to hear that song from Miss Ida. Lucky Duck's asking how Bo Palmer's feeling this morning. Can't wait for the next Dueling Scope show. We've got some good ones to look through. We still have some of the Bessie Colemans to look for the Spitting Bessie. But now, and I'm going to do a video on it here shortly, Mr. Wiles Palladino, or Coin Stuff I Like, sent Bassman and myself some Kentucky quarters, Kentucky state quarters, and they are in phenomenal condition. Got a bag and sent 50 each to Bassman and myself, and we've been learning up on what errors and varieties and stuff could be on those. There's not a lot, but we're going to have a good time going through them because you never know what you could find. Any coin at any time could have something hinky going on with it. So, I mean, we could get graders out of there. We could get a lot of stuff out of there. We're going to have a good time.
I'm hoping to find one that's toned.
So you could say you're a horse of a different color?
So I can have a horse of a different color.
Lucky Duck's rubbing it into Jack Gallman, saying that makes you 10 years older than me.
It makes him just younger than me.
Yep. This Bassman's birthday was a couple months ago. In all seriousness, Bassman was born in 1957. One of the best years for the United States automobile industry. The 1957 Chevy was a very classic design. Very, very nice.
I was born on the last day of August.
Last day of August.
At 11:35 at night.
What time?
11:35.
11:35.
She just
Angry
waited
Leprechaun.
until September.
She'd have just held out for 35 more minutes, or for 25 more minutes.
Woman wasn't in labor no time. She just straight to the hospital and had a baby. But
lucky for her, huh?
I didn't ever have to put up with that. I was in labor for 36 hours, and well, all I get is you. No,
What was that
that,
voice? I like that. Is that supposed
that
to
was
sound
my
like your mom?
mother. That's what
That
my
was your
mother
mother.
sounds like. Yeah.
If your mother sounded like that, I wanted to meet her because that's an awesome voice. Let me tell you, Bass. That's a good one.
Yeah, she was awesome, all right. She's
That's good.
5'3" or something like that. Mean.
Me.
We
You
had
sound like
people
my
come from
mom.
my dad's office and would walk up beside her, or walk up when she was standing there and not know it was her because Dad told them that she weighed 350 pounds and was redheaded. And so come up there, and here was my mother, little bitty short thing, didn't have
That's what
red
my
hair.
that's what my stepdad did. My mom is 5 foot nothing, weighs 100 and nothing. Just imagine that, My mom's this tall, and my stepdad was a big guy like me. He's like 2 inches shorter than me, but just as big as me. And in the coal mines is like a construction site. You know, if you tell the guys something, they will drive it into the ground and pick on you for every little. So you don't tell them anything about your family. You don't tell them anything that's going on in your life because they'll use it against you. Well, he would tell them that she looked like me or I look like her. She says, "You want to see my wife? Just look at Tiny." So people are imagining, this great old big woman, and because he's a big old guy, so they thought he was serious. We went to the Christmas party, and my mom's walking around with us, and they're like, who's this? And then all of a sudden, they find out it's my stepdad's. My mom is, he's my. They were like, I don't. They can't be her. And like, yeah. So he did that for years. Every mines he went to, he would tell them that so they wouldn't know. You don't ever tell somebody where you live. You don't tell them that you're having a baby. You don't tell them it's your birthday. You don't tell them you're getting a pay raise. You don't tell them you're going to a different job because they will get you and they will do weird things to you.
Yeah.
Like this guy was having a baby. So
Well,
what
that
we
was
did,
important.
huh?
That was impressive.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Well, his wife was having a baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. And he was happy, as anybody would be. It was his first baby, their first baby, and was proud. It says, "Oh, we're having a baby. Just found out my wife's pregnant, and this and that." I told him, I said, "You shouldn't have told us." He said, "Why?" I said, "Anything good happens in your life, we're going to make it bad at work." So what we did to celebrate his wife going to have a baby is we duct taped him, hands to his chest. Only thing sticking out was his nose, and laid him beside the tracks to the man car for the entire shift. Yes, we were evil. It was bad. It was really bad. Coal miners are a different breed. I mean, you guys don't know. I mean, it's bad underground. We were six. I mean, think about it. You're 6 miles underground. You're duct taped. You're laying beside the rail for 8 to 10 hours. Why? That's just the way. That's just the way it is. And I'm serious. I'm being serious. I went to a new job. They took grease, stuck on my windshield wipers, stuck it up in my door handle in my car. So when I reach up underneath the door handle of my car, I got a handful of grease. Took tubes of grease and stuck on my windshield wipers. Oh, it's bad. But I mean, it's good. It's all in good fun. It's good camaraderie.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah, sounds. Copper out coins. Good morning, Tiny Bassman. Good morning, sir. Hey, look at there, Bassman. My daughter was born the last day of August.
Yeah, I
Says
saw
Cgriller
that.
Stacker.
You need
That's
to make
cool.
mention of what I'm fixing to post.
Auction preview last night. We did an auction preview last night over on Mr. Kevin's channel. There is the link to it, and it is pinned at the top of the chat. So after the show, you can go over there and check that out. We show all 13 items that we're having this week. And yeah, it was a good time last night.
Well, in case anybody here and was waiting to hear us review the coins,
Mm-hmm.
you need to let them know that. Are we going to review the coins?
Yes, we are. Right here in just a minute. Are you hurrying me, Bassman? Are you trying to
I'm just making sure you don't forget it.
Oh, he's trying to tell me to shut up, y'all. That's not nice.
That's the nice way to put it.
What, were you not going to put it in a nice way or something?
No, I could have said shut up. No.
Red Silver says his mom was in labor for 13 minutes with him.
That's about my mother had time to get from where they were
I bet.
to a hospital
Favorite child.
and had me.
I bet he is her favorite child.
Yes, we gave him the day off. We gave him the day off.
My brother was born in Florida on the Navy base, and there was two Quonset huts with a walkway between them, and the walkway was actually like a built-in glass building between two Quonset huts.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad walked out of one Quonset hut and across the sidewalk to go back into the other Quonset hut. He drove my mother up there, walked her into that Quonset hut, walked out the Quonset hut to go to the other one. And as he was going between them, he saw him bring a baby into the glass room. And it was my brother.
Ah,
That's how fast she had kids. So she wasn't in the hospital 10 minutes.
oh, wow.
So
There is the lot spreadsheet. If you want to follow along here in a minute, we're going to be doing the little auction preview there. Sorry, Bassman, go ahead.
no, that's it. That was all.
I think you're right, Cgriller. I think Bassman thinks Tiny talked too much.
No,
You want to hear?
the more
You
he
wanna hear
talks, the
talking.
less I have to.
Yeah, but you ought to hear him in the back room when it's me and him working on graphics or something. He still don't talk. I gotta egg him on. Gotta egg him on to talk. Bassman's a quiet guy until you get him going. If you get him going, like if you guys ever watched one of our dueling scopes, Bassman talks, folks. Bassman talks. He does.
Yeah, I talk a lot.
I was born during a blizzard at supper time. Mom says I was never late for supper. Nice. I was born during a thunderstorm. It was thundering and lightning, and they thought the hospital was going to come down. So I come into this world with a bang.
Born during a snowstorm.
Lala was born during a snowstorm, she said.
I lived
Let's
in
see.
Washington State, and right after I was born, it snowed. My dad, I don't remember him telling me this, but when, because I was only a few months old, but Dad took me outside and told me it was acres and acres of ice cream.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and preview the items here. let's go ahead and go through this here, Bass Man.
Okay.
Lot number 1 this evening is a 1913 San Francisco Lincoln wheat cent, fine to very fine raw condition. It's hard to get a early wheat cent in good condition, and this is fine to very fine raw condition. Nice looking coin. We've seen it last night. Great for a book. It's a nice book upgrade coin. So whoever gets that one will be very happy with it. The second one is being eyeballed by Little Miss. It's a 1957 Denver Franklin silver half dollar, NGC graded, MS 64, full bell lines, y'all. Now, as Mr. Kevin pointed out last night in the preview, NGC grades full bell lines on both sets of lines on the Liberty Bell. PCGS only looks at the bottom line of the bell. So to have both sets of lines in full bell lines, that's pretty good. And the starting bid on it, very low. Very low. Very good deal. Lot number 3 is a 1942 San Francisco Walking Liberty silver half dollar, PCGS graded AU 58. It's an absolute beauty. Absolutely. 1942 San Francisco Walking Liberty silver half dollar, PCGS graded AU 58. We looked at it last night. That AU 58 looks awfully 60s. You know what I'm saying? Lot number 4 is a 1941 San Francisco Washington silver quarter, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. This coin is in a flip that they stopped making late 80s, early 90s. Very, very cool. It's the old square window flips.
That's a square window, yes.
Yeah, it has a square window, not the round window. And I don't know if he'll leave it in that or not. He probably will. But it was back when a silver quarter was only $1.75. And that was marked down from $3.50.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very cool quarter. Very, very nice condition. Lot number 5 has Benji on it. It's a 2006, here we go, commemorative out of Philadelphia, Franklin commemorative, the scientist, proof silver dollar in the original government packaging. 2006 out of Philadelphia, Franklin commemorative, proof silver dollar in the original government packaging, and this is the scientist version of the commemoratives for Benjamin Franklin. Lot number 6 is a 2006 American Silver Eagle NGC graded MS 69. You need to hit Control Z there, Bass Man. You erased lot number 6. Thank you, sir. Lot lucky number 7 this evening, folks, is a 1902 New Orleans Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. 1902 Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Lot number 8 is a 1935 Denver Buffalo nickel, PCGS graded MS 64. That coin has some beautiful gold toning on it, folks. Starting to tone up very nice. It's a 1935 Denver Buffalo nickel, PCGS graded MS 64. Now, this next one, we found some stuff on the piece dollar. Good stuff. Lot number 9 is a 1923 San Francisco piece silver dollar, PCGS graded MS 63 with some nice rim toning. Now, while we were looking at this piece dollar on the camera, we found a die crack. This die crack goes 95% well, I'll go this way. Goes 95% around the coin on the obverse. Like a Morgan Van, you know how the die cracks go all the way around? On a peace dollar. I mean, it comes down the side, skips a little bit, goes up through her neck, comes around.
Through the neck, around.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So, and there was some other stuff. Oh, possible doubling on her.
Right, doubling on the neck,
up in
on
her
the
hair,
head.
on the back of her neck. So somebody, we went through Van World a little bit, and there was too many to go through last night. It would have took us an hour or more to go through them all. So somebody's going to get a really, really nice coin when they buy this peace dollar. Like I said, it is a 1923 San Francisco piece silver dollar PCGS graded MS63 with some nice rim toning. Like I said, with all those die cracks and the doubling and stuff, it's a very, very nice. Lot number 10 is a 1916 Mercury silver dime, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. And yes, it has full split bands.
Yep.
And no matter how hard we looked or how long we looked, we could not find the Denver mint mark on there to save us. We tried. Wished it was a Denver. If it was a Denver, that would be some big, big coinage right there. Lot number 11 this evening is a 1935 Walking Liberty silver half dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Definitely a luster bomb. Full left thumb. Now, if you have a full thumb where she's holding the flowers, you can see all of that left all that left thumb, you're in the 60s. 63 easy, because that's the highest spot on the coin. The strikes weren't so great on the Walking Liberties, but you get that full thumb, you're looking at 60s grade, just right off the bat. It's the high, like I said, it's the highest point on the coin in circulation. That was the first thing to go, was that thumb and hand, and we put it under the microscope. You can see all the lines in the drapery, fully separated lines. It was a beautiful, beautiful coin. I can put a D on that. No. Machine doubling, where her neck comes down, like if this is her neck, okay, the edge of her neck, it was separated and come out. Instead of right beside coming out, it was actually separated and coming out. So that's a telltale sign of actual doubling instead of, it wasn't split into the neck, but it was, and it wasn't shelf looking like machine doubling. I mean, it was nice and rounded, and it would go a little bit of ways, and then it looked like it'd clear up, and then there'd be some more up the back of her neck. I'm sure he'll put it under Mikey the microscope tonight.
Yeah, had the same thing on its forehead, or on it.
On the top hair. Of that, up on the hair, the little bump on the hair. It's really nice. The die crack goes through her tiara, on the back of her tiara. Oh, it's really nice. Really pretty. Lot number 12 is an 1883. Oh, that's right, New Orleans. Morgan silver dollar, PCGS graded MS65. That's a nice grade for a nice coin. 1883. Oh, Morgan silver dollar, PCGS graded MS65. Now, lot number 13 this evening will benefit Zoey and some stuff going on around the house here we need to take care of. It is a 2022 American Silver Eagle 1 ounce proof coin. Got the original government packaging, the black on black. We have the COA. See if I can get this to focus there. There we go. Got all the pertinent information and a little story about the coin designs. And I was going to get this out before the show. Oh, look at that. It came out right nice and easy. This is the 2022 American Silver Eagle, and it's focusing on itself. There it goes. That is on the thing there. Really nice design. You know, there's a reason they use the Walking Liberty obverse for the American Silver Eagles. Classic design. There's that landing eagle with the S Mint mark over there. You can see proof out of San Francisco. Very nice. Very nice coin. And that will be my offering this evening. So
again, if you want to see the actual coins, go to this link and watch the video. They talked, there was some talking, but you can skip that. And they have all the coins previewed right there. So you can go see them.
and it is also pinned at the top of the chat, so you can find it just as easy. But if you, like Bassman said, if you follow that link, it'll take you to the show we did last night over on Coins Making Sense channel. We went for 54 minutes last night. We were thinking 20 minutes in and out. We'll just show the coins and done. But we started talking. And
well, then you found that probably the varieties on the coin and
on that piece dollar.
Yeah, that took a lot of time.
Yeah, but wait until you folks see that piece dollar this evening under Mikey. That die crack is amazing. I mean, you think of die cracks on big dollars, first thing comes to mind is Morgans and VAMs. You don't see VAMs on piece dollars that often. At least I don't. And to see, I mean, it's wild looking. And it's not right around the edge. It like starts up, like if this is the coin, it starts up here and goes down and up towards the edge, but not all the way out. I mean, it goes through the lettering and stuff and weaves this way, goes around the bottom of the neck and up and out. And it's wild looking. There was something on the reverse too. I can't remember what was on the reverse. I have to go back and watch that video again. I think there was more die cracks on the reverse too, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken on that, but see you tonight, Zoey Strong. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. It's good seeing you folks in here today. Thank you for stopping by. 17 lovely folks in here. Please hit that thumbs up on the way out. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we're here and watching the videos that I put out. I mean, we don't have a ton of people that come in here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We don't have a ton of people watching our videos, but it's growing. And I wish everyone from the coin community would come in here and talk with us. I mean, but the folks we do have come in here, this is an amazing group. I think about you guys all the time. Scott S., good to see you, buddy. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yep, it's an S. Yo, fan, Zoey Strong, absolutely. You ready to head on out, Bass Man? It's been an hour, buddy.
Yep. And if y'all go over to Wendy's community page, you can find a link there. You can go to her community page, and she has the song that they had for Miss Ida. You can go over and hear that. It's pretty interesting. And if you watch it, it generates words. Some of the words it generates are stranger than the song, let's say, because it doesn't come up with the exact wordage. And but yeah, she's got it over there for you to see. And so if y'all come back tonight, and we'll have us an auction. There'll be coins in it, not just sentences. So until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
You guys have a wonderful day. Like Bassman said, come back and see us tonight. Even if you do not plan on bidding, We love seeing you guys in the chat, chatting it up. That's what a live stream is all about. It's about getting together, having fun, having conversation, asking questions, giving answers to people's questions. The group that we have come in here, very knowledgeable folks, very knowledgeable folks. One of us is bound to know about what someone's asking a question about. I mean, we have a great group of folks that come in here each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Have a great group of folks that come in on Wednesday evenings. Even the lurkers are great. I mean, every view counts. Every thumbs up counts. Every thumbs down counts. I mean, you folks are amazing. Come back to see us tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time over on Coins Making Sense channel. 13 amazing items. Bassman, myself, and Mr. Kevin will put on a good auction for you, just like we do each and every Wednesday. I love each and every one of you. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look. Hey, JJ, coin stuff I like, Zoey Strong.